Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Professor Kamran Hamid, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank Professor Kamran Hamid for inviting me to be the chief guest at the inaugural session of the 14th International Conference of the Pakistan Society for Rheumatology. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to be here addressing this distinguished gathering. It's an offer which was made by Professor Kamran Hamid. At first I wondered why he should ask me to come to a conference of distinguished people like yourselves, but it's an offer I couldn't refuse because we were colleagues in the Aga Khan University, and therefore I thought, well, let me come anyway, but certainly not to speak to you about rheumatology. Although I know that rheumatic diseases have existed as long as the human race, and I've been told that a clear understanding of these disorders emerged as late as 1925 when doctors met in Paris to discuss arthritis deformans. Since that time, the profession, through conferences such as the one we are embarking on, has made impressive strides in research and medical treatment of ailments that are a cause of physical disabilities all over the world, as they affect not only the joints, but almost every organ or system in the body, leading to serious challenges. I can't presume to talk about rheumatic diseases, but since the organizing committee suggested I speak on a topic of my interest that is relevant to socio-cultural issues in Pakistan, I naturally thought of education. Although education is a broad subject, it's so crucial for the development of Pakistan that I thought I should nevertheless talk about some of its aspects, including, of course, those relating to health sciences. One of the tests of our education system, I believe, is a moral one. Are we producing responsible and ethical citizens who are sincere, honest, loyal, and generous? Are we instilling in our students a lifelong desire to know more? Do they feel the desire to embark on a journey of discovery into new areas of knowledge and understanding? Do they continue their education in the broad sense throughout their lives in order to develop into whole persons and are able to participate in all areas of society? Are they contributing to the betterment of Pakistan? And are they, in this fast-changing world, able to keep up with changes? I can't help recalling what one of the principals of my old school here in Karachi, the Karachi Grammar School, said 55 years ago. He said that a real education had two important facets. The first being the teaching of a standard of values, so that one may learn to distinguish what is important from what has no permanent value. Secondly, that wisdom is acquired by the endless effort to understand others and to see their point of view, and that this cannot come to a mind that has not been sharpened by the methods of education. He went on to say that wisdom breeds tolerance, and that the wise man realizes the need for diversity in unity, and yet unity in diversity. What he was talking about was pluralism, or a harmonious collaboration of numerous distinct ethnic, religious, or cultural groups in a tolerant and even productive society. Such a concept is one which we, both as a nation and as individuals, would do well to adhere to. No effective development can take place without the preconditions of a healthy society and a commitment to pluralism. Pluralism is as important to human rights. I'll say that again. Pluralism is as important as human rights in ensuring peace and a better quality of life. But pluralism does not happen by accident. It is the product of enlightened education, moral and material investment by governments, and recognition by all of us of our common humanity. We have seen how the rejection of pluralism has incited hatred and conflict among nations, cultures, and religions. Thus, pluralism is critical to peaceful, harmonious understanding in the increasingly interdependent world in which we live. For peace to prevail, there's also a need to mitigate what His Highness the Aga Khan has called a clash of ignorance, where peoples of different faiths or cultural traditions are so ignorant of each other that they are unable to find a common language with which to communicate. He believes that societies which foster an educated and enlightened approach can benefit from modernity while remaining true to tradition. And it is the people in these societies who will be the bridge which will eliminate this dangerous clash of ignorance. A word about the role of education in producing good leaders. Addressing students, the Quaid-e-Azam said, and I quote, "You are the nation builders of tomorrow. You should realize the magnitude of your responsibility and be ready to bear it." Unquote. No doubt every society tries to develop leaders, but the societies which have prospered and are well led are those which are meritocracy.